Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. I'm feeling like you guys are learning to speak your truth in a very empowered way where you're limiting your emotions and you're putting how you feel on the table. I'm very proud of the Pisces I'm talking to because you guys have been able to add intellect to your emotions mixed with your thoughts, your hopes, and your dreams. A lot of Pisces can be very watery eyed, very dreamy, very much wanting to deal with the ideal of things rather than dealing with the way things are. And Pisces is also a water sign. A lot of water signs could be very emotional, but you guys are learning to put that emotion into word, especially in ways in which you may have felt violated. You're no longer letting this turn into some internal hatred for another person. It's like you're seeing that a lot of you guys are going to be well received in the things you do and say, as long as you're not trying to manipulate a person. I feel like you're not trying to make people feel how you feel anymore. You're now just telling people, well, when you did this, it really made me feel violated. I felt like I didn't have much say so in the things that you did or said about me. I really didn't feel like you guys cared that much, so I just got the fuck on. That's just how I felt, in this time period. This is like you guys are having some sort of spiritual and emotional awakening. This is empowering you and strengthening you to move forward to the next step in your life. The more you guys speak up, the more the universe is saying, you're signaling to the universe that you can handle your manifestations. You can handle the next step in life. You can handle a lot more because you know how to protect it here. So you're going to be seeing yourself getting more beauty, more influence. Your dreams are going to be coming true because you're starting from a solid foundation of where you're really at. You're not denying your surroundings. You realize you have to work with your surroundings to turn those surroundings into the surroundings that you want. It's possible. Your dreams are possible. Your goals are possible. And you're no longer overthinking or over emotionalizing your feelings to the point where a person just shuts you out because they're not trying to feel the pain that you might be trying to inflict with your words here. You're learning how to go back into that intellect. I feel like Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius is helping us all communicate from a place of brain power and intelligence. It might be slowing you down because it's making you philosophical. A lot of us are not going to have that quick wit, cuss people out in the moment energy. And that's a good thing because a lot of Sagittarius, we could be intelligent, but we could be slow processing it. I'm a Sagittarius sun, but this is about Pisces, but all the planets affect one another, and this is going to be a lasting effect on you. Some of you guys have placements, maybe you have Pisces and Mercury or something like that, where you're realizing the importance of maybe adding some brain power to your heart. You guys are going from mind to heart here, and your mind is also becoming more analytical than it is dreamy. Some of you guys, people looked at you as a person who had your head in the clouds. Some of you guys have you could have wanted to use substances to, dim these emotions too. There's some sort of numbness coming in that's surprising to you and surprising to the people around you. It's like, wow, now I understand people move kind of casually. They don't consider my feelings because they don't feel the same things that I feel, and they're not going to feel the same things that I feel, and trying to inject these feelings into these people is not going to work here because we got laws. Sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value. Then other times we must lose to gain here. Be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security. No more false senses of security. You're losing that false sense of security by realizing, okay, like this is not security. I have to move on from I have to move on to a place that is secure for me here. Divine, please tell me more. We got strength. We got happiness coming out here. I'm not taking any reversals. This whole deck is upside down here. Happiness. You're getting happiness after going through some regretful moments where you guys weren't using your strength. Now you're learning how to use your strength. True happiness comes from within. Never allow anyone or anything to determine what makes you happy here. This is another thing Pisces is learning: detachment in a healthy way. You guys are learning detachment in a healthy way, and you guys are learning how to communicate yourself here. You guys are also becoming empowered by realizing you're not the center of other people's universe, but you are the center of your own universe. You do get to live life like how you need to live life, and you don't have to live life in such a way that centers everybody else, you know? We got unique coming out here. Pisces are unique, Aquarius are unique, and was it Sagittarius, Gemini? I think those are all like the most unique, strange individuals here of the zodiacs. We got the creator made you. When the creator made you, she broke the mold. There is not another person on earth like you. Celebrate being different. You guys are being empowered by your differences here, and you're realizing that you guys are, you're the end all be all for you. It's like you guys are taking back control of your own happiness. Conquerors coming out here under speak your truth and hatred. Like I said, you're conquering a lot of inner hatred and resentment that you had from other people who violated you. And they may not have even known they violated you. Some of these things you thought people were doing on purpose, you'll realize they really weren't. They had a completely different thought pattern than you had, or some people just acted in a detached way. And you're like, even if people did try to hurt me on purpose, it's like you're taking back control of yourself, your inner world, how you think, how you feel. And this is causing you a tremendous glow up. You are looking sexy from like the inside out. Whoever I'm looking at, you're going to be looking at yourself in the mirror and like in awe by you, because we got that so centered card here. There's some of you guys that might be a little bit lit looking at yourself in the mirror in the bathroom like, yo, I'm beautiful. Like, yo, I'm beautiful. You're in like, and this could be in a nightclub bathroom. You're really checking yourself out, Pisces. And a lot of you guys are looking hotter. You're like, and people are like, yo, you glowed up. How the hell do you keep glowing up? Your glow up is motivating other people to glow up. It's happening from the inside out. This is not something that people could even imitate. It's not something that people expected. And it's happening through detachment. You're no longer small. You're no longer accepting, just anything being thrown at you. We got the be yourself card. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. You deserve the best. You and know your worth is coming out here underneath the loss and security. You guys are ready to lose anybody just to be yourself. You guys are looking more secure in yourself. You guys are, like I said, you're adding philosophy to your emotions, and you're adding a thought process to your dreams, which is making what you can achieve really solid in your life here. Because like I said, you're starting from ground zero. You're starting from where you're at and you're moving from there. And this is the most realistic thing you can do with yourself here. But that's it, Pisces. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.